Hello, hello. Okay, I'm not sure if the sound is up and operational. It says I'm live. I'm live. Not sure. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm live. Finally, I'm live.
Hello.
Okay, I am sorry that I am late on this video, but we've had some difficulties getting on, and so I apologize again because we had some difficulties getting onto this platform, but nevertheless, so I've already gone to cut up the peaches. And so now the peaches are cooking on the stove. And what we're going to do is I have my sugar on the side for the peaches to sweeten them. Now, the peaches, I brought 2 6-pound cans, okay? I brought 2 6-pound cans, and they were sliced peaches, so I cut them up into bite-sized pieces, okay? And I cleaned my pans with soapy hot water because I did not want to throw anything sweet into the trash, so what I do is wash my stuff up with hot soapy water, then throw it away. In the meantime, I got my peaches on the stove. They're actually ready. And we're going to add some nutmeg. We're going to add some ground cinnamon and some nutmeg. I have some extra nutmeg in case I run out of the first one. And I have my sugar on the side here for that to go into the peaches. So what I'm going to do is add in my cinnamon, ground cinnamon. And you don't need too much. You don't need too much. Don't need too much. So I'm putting in enough cinnamon to give it taste, because I don't want to overpower it with a lot of cinnamon. Okay, next I'm going to add in my nutmeg. And we need enough nutmeg because we have lots of peaches here. We have 2 6-pound cans of peaches. And I have my spoons here on the side to stir my peaches up, and being able to take them out and put them in my pan. Now I got my pie shells, they're in the refrigerator. Actually the dough for the pie, I got that in the refrigerator. Now we got the nutmeg, we got the ground cinnamon in, we got the butter in. So I have my spoons here on the side. And so what I'm gonna do now is just stir them up. Let that flavor go ahead and marinate on in there, get it in. And so then what I'm gonna do is I have my peaches on number 4. And I'm gonna turn it down some. And it smells so good over here. So now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and proceed with adding the white sugar. Let me get a bowl here on the side for my spoon. Sorry about the noise. So I got my bowl here on the side for the spoons. I don't want that juice from the peaches to get on my stove. So now what I'm going to do is add the granulated white sugar to my peach. I'm not going to use all this in here. No, I'm using this, and I have a separate spoon for the sugar. I'm not using all this in here. I left some in the dish just to add on top of my pie shells as I go along. Uh-oh. Okay, so I think we have enough of the sugar. I think we have enough for right now. And I'll get a small paper towel here and get that excess sugar off the side there and get that into the sink. Don't want anything to be laying on the countertops or anywhere. Don't need no extra sweetness laying around. All right. Sure, I got it all off. I'm gonna wash this countertop with hot soapy water anyway. All right, so now that we got our sugar and peaches and nutmeg and cinnamon in, we're just gonna stir See, I have this spoon here with the holes in it for the peaches. And then I have the other spoon here for my sugar in case I need to come back and add more sugar. Wasted a little bit of sugar on the stove, but I'll clean it off. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to get a spoon so that we can have it on the side to taste the juice of the peaches to make sure it's to our liking, the sweetness of our liking. And this is just my spoon. I'm not going to dip it back and forth because I don't do that. I just take a little bit of peaches here and I'll just take that juice and actually I can use it because I haven't even used it yet. Make sure it's as sweet as I like it. Okay, we're gonna need some more sugar. Not sweet yet. And we're gonna need some more nutmeg, really. We have two 6-pound cans here of peaches. It doesn't even taste like it has any nutmeg in it, so that wasn't enough. But to be sure to sweeten your food, like I said before when I made the chicken salad last night, you want to make sure you flavor your food. If you don't put enough flavor in there, it won't be good. So we're gonna try this sugar thing again. I didn't put in enough sugar. Make sure it's sweetened to your discretion. All right. So I'm gonna stir these peaches up again and see. Let that sugar get on up in there. Smells so good. Or should I say, make it sweet for your tasting? Maybe I should have worded it that way. All right, now give that a minute. So I'll give that a minute to get on up in there. What I did was I had my pan over here on the side, okay? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to roll the dough out in here, okay? And this is gonna be our pan that we're going to cook our peach cobbler in. And I have it sitting on a cookie sheet just in case it runs over. You don't want it to run over in your oven, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. So let me get an extra bowl here. All right, we're gonna do that. All right. I do apologize for being late tonight. I'm way late because we were having issues getting in on the platform, but we're here. So nevertheless, we're gonna go ahead and keep this moving, honey. Because this will be good for dessert tomorrow after dinner. And also it'll be good to have it, taste it tonight when it comes out. All right, so we're gonna taste this again. Ooh. That tastes good. We need a little bit more sugar. Mama gonna need a little bit more sugar, but we're gonna be all right. Remember, we had 2 6-pound cans. I know you're probably saying, but you're using too much sugar, baby. You had 2 6-pound cans. We got to sweeten this baby up. Okay, that should be enough right there. That should be enough. Of peaches. 2 6-pound cans of peaches. So we got to make sure we get all this sweetened up in here. You got the nutmeg, you got 1 stick of butter, and you got the ground cinnamon in here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna taste it again, put a little bit more on my spoon. Make sure it's sweetened. I'm quite sure it is already. We don't need no more honey. This is good. We'll let it cook down for a minute while we get our dough together. We're just gonna taste it. That's really good. So I'm gonna put this in the dishwasher and wash my hands. And throw my napkin in, excuse me, in the trash. All right. So now I'm gonna get a paper towel, dry my hands, and then Mama's gonna start on the dough. Okay, I'm gonna get right back. I'm making shells. Right back. Okay. Let's see. I'm coming back. I'm just getting the dough. Okay. Getting everything I need. All right. Okay. So now I got my dough, and so what we're gonna do, and I'm going the cheap way tonight. So what I did is I didn't make out my dough by hand. What I did was I went to the store and brought the Pillsbury pie crust shells. All right, and you already got 2 rows of them in here. So basically, all you have to do is butter them. Okay, sprinkle a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of sugar, and you put them in there. I'm gonna walk through the process and show you how easy this is gonna be. Usually I make my own crust dough. If you can make homemade biscuits, you can make homemade dough for pie shells. Tonight, we're just gonna use these. Give me a minute. All right, see, there's one. All right, and we have another one here. And I'll do another day on homemade biscuits. I'll let you know when I do that next. All right. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is roll this out. Regular pie shell. Regular pie shell. Just gonna roll it out. All right. Now this is how I do it. So now I'm gonna take a stick of butter. Okay, take a stick of butter, and let me move the computer down where you can see me, because I'm not sure if you can see me. I don't know if you can see me. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, it's not gonna let you see me. Okay. So let me do this right here. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Okay, 1 moment. See, a little bit too much. Okay, so now that we got the pie shells down, I apologize, Facebook. We had a hard time getting on the platform to go live on YouTube, but nevertheless, we are now live on YouTube. So now I'm going to take that. I have my peaches. They're done. Nutmeg, cinnamon. I got all my peaches. And what I did was I brought 2 6-pound cans of sliced peaches. So what I did with the peaches is I cut them up into bite-sized pieces. That's what I did with the peaches. I cut them up into bite-sized pieces. I had my 1 stick of butter, the 2 6-pound cans of peaches. I had my sugar, my white granulated sugar, and I added my cinnamon and my nutmeg. So that's what's over here in the pot. All right. So now, and they're done. And so they've been cooking for a minute. So now I'm going to take 1 stick of butter. Okay. Let me fix this right here so you can see me. Okay. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this stick of butter to the pie shells. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lightly just butter the pie shells. Okay. Now, usually I make my own homemade pie shells because I make homemade biscuits all the time. If you can make homemade biscuits, like I said, you can make homemade pie crust. But today I'm not making homemade pie crust. I went down to the Kroger's and brought some Pillsbury pie crust. And you get 2 in a box. Okay. I was just running late, but it's all right. We're in here. We're going to get this peach cobbler going, honey. We'll get this going. All right, so now that we got that on there, what we're gonna do now that we got the butter on the pie shell, you're just gonna lightly just sprinkle some sugar. Okay, just lightly sprinkle some sugar. Trust me, you'll love it. All right, lightly sprinkle some sugar. You want to get it everywhere. You want that bite size of sweetness when you go down in your peach cobbler. All right, so now what we're gonna do on top of that is add some nutmeg. It's hardly coming out. Here we go. All right. Oh, running out of that one. Okay, now I'm gonna take my clean butter knife and I'm just gonna cut it in strips. All right. Gotta work with your dough because it'll get soft real fast. Shayla, is Shayla up here? Kiara, I'm sorry, I'm calling my oldest daughter. You want to wash your hands and help Mama, sweetie? So now, see that we cut them up in strips. All right. So now I'm just gonna lay it down in my pan, and I have my baking pan here, and I'm gonna sit this on top of a baking cookie sheet because if the juices start to run over, you don't want that to be in your oven. Okay. So again, you just cut them up in strips. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get you a paper towel, sweetie. Oh, Lord Jesus. Here you go. Thank you for helping me. All right. So over here, I have the rest of the pie shells. If you could like take this sharp knife right here and just open up the bag for me and I'll take it out.
Oh, these.
Mhm. Just open one box at a time for me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Cut them up in little strips. Thank you, baby. All right, so down, see, that was the first one. And let me show you what it looks like so far. This is what it looks like so far. This is what it looks like so far. Okay, this is what it looks like. So we're gonna keep going so that we can get the peaches. Let me, no, I got a knife over here. You're gonna have to chop the peaches. All right, no, here we go. This is what it looks like when they come out. Like I said, I usually make my own pie crust, but tonight we're not doing that. Wait it here one at a time, sweetie. Let me get this one done first. Let me get this one done. Okay. And I got one more within the refrigerator. Okay. And if you have to use your hands to get in here with that butter, you get in here and rub that butter. It's soft. Make sure your butter is room temperature. Okay. Make sure your butter is room temperature. Honey. Get in there like my grandmother used to do. Get your piece of butter and just go. Just roll you some butter in there, baby. And see, I'm gonna tell you what the butter does. The butter gives it a good crust, a good golden crust. That's what the butter does. It's so beautiful. Gives it a beautiful color on the crust. Okay, you don't want no stale white dough on your pie shell. You want that golden crust, baby. That's what you want. That's what Angie does. That's what she does. Get in there. It's all right. That butter's room temperature, honey. No, the other refrigerator, baby. I know you guys are saying the other refrigerator. Yeah, Angela has 2 refrigerators. Have a big family. My husband was stationed overseas. I had to buy a deep freezer. I think I saw the nutmeg in there. It was only a little bit to start with. That's all that was in there. I'm trying to get everything I can out. All right, now let me get me a napkin here. Now what we want to do is we want to sprinkle. No, I got it. We got to keep going. Okay. All right, so now we're going to cut this on up. Just as we did the first one, very slowly. You gotta get by me? Okay, sorry about that.
You're good.
Okay, don't open the fire right
Oh,
now.
I'm not. I'm just pushing it down.
Okay. My girls are my helpers in the kitchen. The boys don't do much baking at all. Girls love to bake and they love to cook. All right, so now, go ahead. We only got a quarter piece left in here, just a corner piece to
There you go.
put this. So now once I put these pieces in here, just like that. Okay, and I'm gonna start dipping the peaches. So now we're gonna move over here. Yep, I'm gonna move over here. I think we're gonna get it right there. No, I'm not gonna take them out. I'm just gonna put them in here. So what we're doing now is adding our peaches to the pan. Oh, you can't prepare for me.
Keep going around.
It's gonna be here. I got you.
To the other
Oh,
turn.
that's what it's
Around
gonna
in front of the other turn.
push it towards the stove. You gotta get enough of that sugar.
I never got sugar.
Oh,
Here, set it down here.
it's stuck on some. Ooh. No, don't throw that away. I need that. Okay.
I'm just fire sugar. Other fridge, right?
Yeah.
Other fridge.
I cut these peaches up in the bite-sized pieces, I'm sorry. These peaches are cut up in the bite size. Okay, so now we got our peaches in here. I want this to tilt. I'm going to take a picture of it. I'll show everybody. Okay. We got our oven set to 350. The oven is set to 350. What am I moving for? Oh, need some more nutmeg. So what we're gonna do? Oh, want to get the camera. We're gonna take pictures in between so you all can see what it looks like, and I'll be uploading everything. Okay. These are the peaches. Okay. All right, so then as you go along, what you always want to do when you put your peaches in, just lightly sprinkle some more sugar on there. Lightly. You don't have to put a whole bunch, just lightly. You want everything to be nice and sweet for you. All right, just lightly like that, like so. Okay. I'm gonna add some more nutmeg. I'm not gonna do too much more cinnamon. Okay. I'm a nutmeg lover. I love nutmeg and I love the smell of it. Okay, so now that we did that, we're gonna start the process back over one more time. add more pie shells. I mean, the dough.
That's sugar.
Okay, no, yeah, fill that up for Mom. I don't need a lot. I don't need a lot. Okay, so when you put your peaches in, and you put the dough on top, okay, what's gonna happen is we're gonna put them diagonal and horizontal. Okay,
Enough sugar.
just a tiny bit more. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Is that enough sugar?
That's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll leave it out in case you need some more, okay?
All right. Thank you, baby girl. I'm gonna mop tonight when I finish. No, put it back in the refrigerator for me. Thank you. Over there. I'll get it. Put it in the canister. The canister is in the dishwasher, so
smells
that finish washing the load out. Get it dried out. Put it in there. Okay. So now it looks so pretty. My big girl in here helping me. Really good in here. I got the oven on 350. I just turned the other peaches on. So we're gonna try to get this as much as we can. We're not gonna overflow. We're not gonna overflow the pan. All right. Because whatever peaches we have left over, guess what? You freeze those and do it for another day. And peaches will be good with some French vanilla ice cream. French vanilla ice cream. You just want to make sure you have a nice golden crust. I used to watch my grandmother do this when we used to go to Georgia for the summer to visit grandma and auntie. And I used to always ask her sometime when she was baking, why use your fingers? She said, baby, because you got to get it in there. You got to get that sweetness in there. So, okay then, grandma. So, honey, you just work that butter in there. All right, so we got the butter in there. All right, so remember what we're gonna do, repeat the process, just to see how much sugar I have. I don't have much sugar. So we're just gonna sprinkle. All right, we're gonna add some nutmeg. All right. All right, so now I'm gonna take my butter knife and go ahead and cut them back into slices again.
Let me know if you need some more help.
Okay, baby, thank you, baby girl. You got all of them out for me? Oh, that's a lot.
Yes. Let me double check.
No, it's okay. We don't have any more there.
No.
Smells really good.
It's gonna be good.
My baby girl saying it smells so good. She loves peach cobbler. My husband loves it too. My boys are not much of a lover for peach cobbler. They don't like it. They don't know what they missing. I'm a Georgia peach. They do not know what they. You heard what Kiara said? More for us, honey. She said they don't have to eat it. That's fine with her. She said it's fine with her. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands because I have to go back and get more peaches. You don't want to keep putting on the sweetness. Thank you, baby. Be careful, honey. Kiara, Mommy need a paper towel, baby. Maybe we need to set them over here so we can be able to reach them. I think that'd be a good idea. Yes, let's set them over here. These cans are rinsed out and washed. Oh, Jesus, just bring it over here. Yeah. And that way we'll have them over here. All right. So now I'm going to take a picture and show what it looks like in there. Okay. I'm gonna take pictures of the process of everything. Okay, just gonna keep taking pictures of the process. All right, you hold that for me
Okay.
and let me go over here and add some more peaches. And then this time we're gonna do it the horizontal way. All right.
Want me to hold it?
No,
Okay.
appreciate it. Had just enough peaches for this pan here. I thought I wasn't gonna have enough. Smells so good.
Which one are you on? That one or this one?
I'm on both.
Oh, that's
I got a
smart.
guy who's on the 50.
You're smart, girl.
I'm bringing him around. Okay,
Tell your dad I'm on.
bringing him around.
Oh, I'm sorry, my husband is on days. Playing on the PlayStation 4. So if you hear somebody in the background, that's my husband on the PlayStation 4. Okay, now we're gonna go back over here. Okay. Huh? Up, it cut off on me.
I want to fix
So we lost Facebook.
it. Okay, hold it.
I don't know what's going on with old Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is not letting me go. Honey, I don't know what's going on with this Facebook. But it's all right. We're gonna keep on going. It'll be on YouTube, all right? So what we gonna do now? Oh, we gotta sweeten some more of the peaches. Remember, every time you keep adding more peaches, you just get a little bit of sugar. And you just add a little bit more sweetness.
He's on, you go.
All right, we sweet the peaches, sugar, add some more nutmeg. Add some more nutmeg. I tell you, you're going to like this for real. I do this so much. Honey, I love peach cobbler. I can get up and eat it for breakfast the next morning. I can get up. So now we're gonna go. We did the peaches, we did the sugar, we did the nutmeg. Okay. So now we're gonna go back and add some more pie crust. Okay. And we're gonna crisscross it this time. Okay. I'll show you.
I got you, Walter.
All right. Don't think I'm gonna be able to add any more peaches to this pan tonight, because I don't want it to overflow. We'll see, but I don't think it's gonna make it.
Got it.
All right, so let me wipe my hands off because now we need some more. We need some more pie shells because this time we're gonna go crisscross. I like making my own dough because it saves money and it saves time. But sometimes if you have to run out to the grocery store or send Instacart out there to get you some dough, baby, send Instacart or run out there to the store and get what you need. It's all right. Sometimes you don't have time to get in here and turn on that. Like I said, more butter. Crust. Just work it in there. All about as much as you can. All right. Stretch it out. I don't need a lot, just stretch it out. See, that was here to stick between the other crust and this one. You just just break you off a piece. It's room temperature. It's all right. It's all right. You want to eat it anyway, as long as your hands are clean.
Who's on the?
Oh,
Trying to come around.
I like seeing elderly people cook because you learn a lot from them. And their recipes go a long way in life. You share them with your kids. So, you know, when your kids get older, decide to get on their own or get married, whatever it may be for them, they decide to do, they'll remember, oh, my mom did this. My grandmother, my great grandmother did this. Sprinkle it. You want to be able to, when you bite down into your pie, you want to be able to taste the sweetness of everything. And you probably said, she used a lot of sugar. Not really, baby. It's just going to cook all down in that oven. All right. So we got the sugar and the nutmeg. We're going to cut the pie crust up again. I might not even go to sleep tonight. Smelling so good, baby. I guarantee you I'll be tasting this tonight. And I'll do a video and let you know what it tastes like. And if you hear feedback, it's because my computer is running behind. It's lagging. I'm on another platform on YouTube. All right, so now I'm going to crisscross it. All right. Wait till it come out the oven. It's going to be so pretty and so tasty. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. And whenever you're putting your dough on your pies, your apple pie, your peach cobbler, or whatever type of pie or cobbler you make and it break off, baby, just put that in there because the dough is soft. It's going to mend back together. It's all right if it breaks off a piece. It's going to mend back together. It's how you present it, sweetheart. All right? It's how you present it. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Work with your stuff. All right, Kiara, babe, I need you to start putting this back in there for me. I don't want the dough to get too soft. Thank you, honey. This was the perfect way to put it down like this. All right. Well, put some of the pie shells back for me. Let's say like leave me out two of them. And I'm gonna just leave out two. Let's see if I need those at all. Put them in the other one. Thank you. Keep on pinching off a piece of butter like grandma and auntie used to do, and just, honey, just work that butter in there. It's gonna be a golden flaky crust. Sweet. Peach is gonna be sweet. Oh my goodness. Pie crust gonna be sweet. All that goodness just marinates down in there. Oh my goodness, honey. There's gonna be some good country eating, all right? All right. Mama gonna go over here and wash her hands. I'll be back. Y'all know I gotta keep my hands clean. You know I gotta keep my hands clean. One thing about me, I love washing my hands. Gotta wash my hands again. All right. Dry my hands off. We'll go back and get some more peaches. Let me do this pie crust first. Let me finish that up. All right. You don't want to keep all that sweetness going around. So we got the butter on the pie crust. Put a little bit of nutmeg. Sorry, I didn't forget the sugar. All right. Now, butter and nutmeg. Sprinkle a little bit of sugar. All right, now I'm gonna take my butter knife again and start cutting the dough. Okay. And always remember when you're cooking a pie, always remember to make sure you have enough juice in it from your fruit. Okay? Because what happens is if you don't have enough juice from your peaches or your apples or whatever type of fruit you're using, your pie would be dry. It's going to be very dry. Now, I love apple pie and peach pies. Those are my two favorites. Next time I'll do a live video about making homemade dough, homemade biscuits. All right, so here we go. And we have to be fast with our dough too, because you know dough turns soft. But when I make mine homemade, I end up putting it in the refrigerator just as you would if you were, buying some at the grocery store. And I make a big batch up at a time. So we're gonna do homemade biscuits and stuff another day. I'll show you exactly how to do it. It's very easy. Very easy. My family loves buttermilk biscuits. All right. All right, so we got that in there crisscross. So I'm going to see if I can go back again and put a little bit more peaches on there, and then that'll be it. That'll be it for us for tonight. And let me take a picture. Kiara, honey, did my child take my phone? Y'all know the kids love the phone. Baby, let mama get a phone. You mind if you get my phone for me? You got to ask your kids, can you get your phone sometime, baby? Kiara. The child got my phone. I'm going to take a picture and show you the process as we go along with the peach cobbler. I'm always going to take a picture and show you the process as we go along. So I'll upload the pictures as well. Okay, thank you, baby. Okay, so here we go. All right. So I'm going to show you the before pictures. Okay, as we're cooking, I'm going to show you the before pictures and you see how they are. And then the after, when the pie comes out the comes out the oven. So this is going to be our last time putting peaches on here. Okay. This is our last time. Peaches are off.
All right, I'm-
I wasn't thinking, I thought maybe these peaches weren't going to be enough, but just enough. That I didn't buy 3 cans. Now, my grandmother, when she would make peach cobbler, when we would go to Georgia for the summer and visit my sister and I, she would take fresh peaches. My husband asked me when we were in the store, "You want to buy some fresh peaches?" I was like, "Baby, I'm just going to go ahead and get these peaches right here. And Mama going to go ahead and cut these up, sugar." And so my grandmother, what she would do is she would peel the peaches, okay? And then she would add something called fruit fresh. She would add something called fruit fresh. She would put them in a Ziploc bag with the fruit fresh and some white granulated sugar, and she would just freeze them. And then when she was ready to make a cobbler, she would take the peaches out of the freezer and throw them out ahead of time and cook them. And that's how she would do it when we would visit. And she made her own dough. And I learned from my mom and my grandmother growing up. All right. And so now I'm going to show you how full this 9x13 pan is before I put the final touches of the dough on top, because this will be the last time I put dough on it, okay? Okay, so this is a 9x13. All right. So now we're going to add, remember what I told you, when you put peaches in, you just lightly sprinkle. All right, so we're done with that. So now we're going to take this, we're going to put it back in the pan just like we did before. Okay, we'll layer it up. I'll do the crisscross layers. Okay. And then we should just be able to open about another pan. So now what we're going to do is get another pie shell. And I called it right on target. We're doing really good. So now after I finish these pie shells, I'll put it in the oven. And then I'll come back and do a live video and upload it once the pie gets done. Okay? Showing you the before and after. Mr. Pie Shell. Well, the pie shell don't want to come out tonight. As I tell my kids, when you buy something, honey, you want to get all that goodness in there. I'm going to get this goodness out of here, baby. Yes, I am. Oh, Lord. Now, yes, he said, "Oh, coming out, man, honey." All right. Here we go. I'll take this one first. Give this one the salt. All right. Yeah. So there's nothing left in the pan on the stove. And to be honest with you, for 2 6-pound cans of peaches, I cook those in a 7-quart pot. Okay? A 7-quart pot. All right. So I'm gonna put one of these sticks back in the refrigerator. I don't think I'm gonna need the other one. All right. So we're gonna use what we have here. We're gonna do our best. Take all that goodness on that paper, baby. All that goodness. We ain't throwing nothing away. Whatever you brought, whatever you gonna use. Right? Ain't no time to be wasting no money, all right? Whatever you brought is whatever you use, all right?
I got the eye. I had it. It's gone.
My kids will tell me sometimes. Now my kids, they have little cute nicknames for me. I do not know why, right? They call me Gina when I'm cooking dinner, but honey, when I'm baking something sweet, these little rascals, they tell me something about sugar mom in the kitchen. She up there baking. I'll be like, okay, yeah, sugar mom in the kitchen. But now if it's dinner time, they'll walk up here. Hey Gina, what we gonna eat today? I said, who the heck is Gina? They have all kind of nicknames for me. Then when they think I'm mad at them about something, they'll say, okay, there she go acting like I'm Bam again. I said, Lord. And I just laugh. I enjoy them though. Nothing like family. Nothing like family. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands. I know you said she wash your hands a lot, baby. You gotta wash your hands. Too much stuff going around this world. Can't wait. My neighbor, she's a sweet lady. We met her when we moved here. And we met another neighbor too. Sweet lady. Her name is Miss Kim. I call her mama. She is so sweet, very sweet. And I'm gonna surprise her. I'm gonna surprise her. I was hoping her daughter would be here at home. She's out with a few friends. And so she's got this sister's problem. But Mama Kim, we gonna make sure Mama Kim gets something off that order. Sweet lady, very sweet lady. All right, so you got the butter and the nutmeg. Now we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of sugar. Yeah, today was a good day. Our son graduated from high school. Our son Paul Jr. graduated from high school, going off to college in the fall. Well, my oldest baby girl you saw, well, she's my second oldest baby girl, Kiara, you saw, she's gonna be in the 11th grade, and Shayla will be going to the 8th grade, and our son, Mark, is going to high school this year. We're right behind each other. Very proud parents, we are. All right, so we're gonna put the remainder of this on here. There's no more peaches on the stove. We've got them all here in this pan. We got all that goodness, honey, that we brought and cooked up. Amen. Yes, we did. All right. You know what I'll say. Get all that goodness you pay for. Yes, ma'am. Now, tomorrow, I will be uploading my video for my dinner, my Sunday dinner. Oh, you're going to love it. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to upload it. You're going to love it. I am making homemade meatloaf. I am also making homemade cheese with 4 different cheeses and some cream. I told you I'm a Georgia peach, and maybe I have an auntie. She just try her best. She think every time I come to town, I'm gonna be cooking. Mm-mm. Wrong answer, sister. Look at the videos on YouTube. Look at the videos on. All right, want to butter this one up, and this one gonna be our last one. All right. Remember, that stick of butter I put in the refrigerator. Hold on, that's what we need. Just pinch it off like grandma would. Just pinch it off, and you just work it in there. You don't need a lot to make it a golden crust. You just want to, smooth it down some. You know what I'm saying? Just lightly, just lightly spread it on there. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. You see it at the oven. It tastes so good. When we were stationed at Fort Benning, Georgia, before going to our next duty station at Fort Stewart, I used to cook all the time because the service members, when they have dinners up on the base, and the wives, we had to cook a dish and bring stuff. Man, I cooked 12-quart pots of homemade chili. Looks like several pies. I love it. And then I had my cousin Gwen. She's one of my favorite cousins. Cousins of all my cousins. She taught me how to make her version of her homemade biscuits. Talking. So I put the butter on the crust, some nutmeg. Make sure you got enough nutmeg around. Here's my make sure you get that nutmeg. I'm a nutmeg lover. I'm sorry. All right, butter, nutmeg, a little bit of sprinkle sugar. We just gonna sprinkle. And this is gonna be it, babies. The devil thought he had us tonight. He thought we weren't gonna go live. And I have been working on trying to go live for hours. My husband was doing everything he could to help me, but we weren't able to get on the platform. I got on one time and then it kicked me out. I don't know why. And then my daughter said, Mama, whenever there's a lot of people on it, it'll kick you out. And I was like, okay. So I started using different platforms to go through the YouTube. Server was overloaded. One of the platforms actually said the server was overloaded. I was trying to use to connect to YouTube. I said, when I'm frustrated, turn off the computer. And I just started washing my hands and doing the peaches. And next thing you know, when she restarted my computer, she said it works. I said, come on, baby, let's go. Amen. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So here we go. Remember, we do the crisscross. Remember? Oh, baby, this smells so good. Lord Jesus, help us. So now, while the peach cobbler will cooking, I'll be able to clean up my kitchen. Because you know me, I like to clean as I go along. So just help me talk. Go along. So I'll go ahead and clean the kitchen and mop and dishwasher going and let this bad baby cook. And then just tuck that power smells so good, Jesus. My neighbor, my old neighbor, Charlene, she's one of my best friends. Her and Nicola, they love my peach cobbler. When I first got stationed here, in Georgia, that lady would come to my house with a bowl and a spoon. Hey, I'm over here to get some more peach cobbler. That's just how she said. Honey, that lady came back. By the time she walked to her house, peach cobbler was gone. She said, I need some more. I said, God dang, lady. I used to laugh. And then when I told her I was moving to relocate, she was like, don't stop the food. She loved my peach cobbler, my potato salad, and that lady loved my cooking. And she also loved my homemade dressing. She loves my dressing and my candy yams. I love to cook. And I love to share my food with people. All right. So now that we're done, we are done. This didn't take any time tonight, any time. I got one of the toasts that don't barely have no sugar on it, so I'm just going to use that much. All right, we're done. All right, so now I'm going to take a picture of it, showing you what the top part looks, and I'm going to upload all the pictures. I'm not sure if people let me do it, but okay. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like before I get it in the oven. Let me show you what it looks like. Don't want to get burned by the oven door. Okay. Here's our peach cobbler. Here's our peach cobbler. Okay. This bad baby about to go in this oven. And we're going to cook it on 350 for about 45 minutes. Okay. Or till it's lightly golden brown. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Say bye-bye to the cobbler. We'll be back. Okay. All right. Husband, wife nation. And to put it in there. I need a flat to put this in here. Oh, my back. Huh? I'm not sure if there's one over there. Waiting on thy husband, as my sister Yolanda would say. We're waiting on thy husband. Amen. Yes, we are. Take your time. What about the phone? Oh, you know what, babe? I think you better use that one to your left. Just go right off that one. Yeah, that one. Wash this pan. Right on in the here. Always want to make sure everything's nice and clean. Just because it's stored, amen. This water is that government hot water. That's that water. That's serious government water. Put it all down and now put that pan on top of it. All right. All right. Oh, it's so funny. So I gotta dry this off,
So look.
and this is gonna be our next emergency pan in case the juices start to, overflow.
Right up the middle, just see the two doors open. There you go.
Okay. We got I think we're gonna lift that baby. Oh, husband. You gotta call him like that sometimes. You just gotta say, oh, husband.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
You're okay.
That's okay. You just do what you do.
I'm right here. Right here.
I got it, Paul. See, women get the job done, honey, much faster. Okay. So I thank you all for watching. And I gotta wash off those. I'll put this in a Ziploc bag. Better yet, no, I'm gonna put it in a piece of foil. Shay Shay, hi, can you wrap, mommy? Come behind me, give me a piece of foil, put that in. Dishwasher. I'm just gonna put this stick of butter in there. You're not throwing away no goodness there. All right. I apologize again for being late due to not being able to get on the server, but don't worry. I appreciate everybody, and I just know to get on a little earlier than whatever what I can. But I do appreciate everybody, watching, and let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about Cobbler. I will put my ingredients and the directions as to how I did it. I just want to scrape off some of that sugar, so I can wash it off with hot soapy water. And then whenever I'm cooking, I always take hot soapy water and wash my stuff off and dry it off with a paper towel. So when you put it up, you want it to be nice and clean. But let me know your thoughts and your comments about how I made the peach cobbler. Like I said, I will do a video making homemade dough, pie crust. I'll also do a video making homemade buttermilk biscuits. And so until next time, happy cooking from our family. Today's household is yours. And I'll be uploading the pictures. I don't know how I can get them uploaded to YouTube. But don't worry, these kids are working out, trying to find out. They'll also be on my Facebook page at Angela's Southern Comfort Dishes. Like, share, subscribe, and please tell your friends and your families and everyone you may know. And tune in. Thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good night.